You know, sometimes this life can get rough. You get knocked down, but you gotta get up. Keep going. I'd have been knocked down 1,000 times, yeah, I traveled around 1,000 miles, feeling so tired, but you know I can't stop now. Came way too far, won't throw in the towel. It ain't looking real good, but I won't give up. Pac said that I gotta keep my head up, so I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, I'm standing right here. Demons all around, but I ain't got no fear. You can kick me around, but I won't stay down. I run this town, ain't backing down. We going in rounds. Yeah, the winds will blow, but these roots too deep. I'm on my feet, the underdog, and I won't be beat. In the fire now, but I won't be burned. I was waiting for this, and now it's my turn. Sweat on my face, blood in my eyes. Been underground, now I aim for the skies. Don't quit now, you can last longer. All these wounds only making you stronger. Don't give up now, yeah, you gotta climb. But we give it your all until the end, until the end of time. We ain't going nowhere. We'll be standing right here until the end of time. Till the end of time. We ain't going nowhere. We'll be standing right here until the end of time. Till the end of time. Until the end of time. Till the end of time. Yeah. Been through a whole lot, but we overcome. Enemies in our face, but we ain't gon' run. Never drift off course, always stay on mission. Won't slow us down, cause we way too driven. Yeah, we put in these 10,000 hours. You won't stop us, cause we got the power. Whole world is watching, and I hope they ready. From here on out, we are legendary. You can kick me around, but I won't stay down. I run this town, ain't backing down. We going in rounds. Yeah, the winds will blow, but these roots too deep. I'm on my feet, the underdog, and I won't be beat. Turn the lights up now, welcome to the show. I ain't never gonna stop, this is all I know. My eyes on the prize, until I die. I'm gonna rise, level up to the skies. Yeah, we here now, we were chosen. All the pain brought us to this moment. Watch everything we work for fall in line. We gon' give it our all until the end, until the end of time. We ain't going nowhere. We'll be standing right here until the end of time. Till the end of time. We ain't going nowhere. We'll be standing right here until the end of time. Till the end of time. Until the end of time. Till the end of time. Until the end of time. Till the end of time. We ain't going nowhere. We'll be standing right here until the end of time. Until the end of time. We ain't going nowhere. We'll be standing right here until the end of time. Till the end of time. Until the end of time. Till the end of time. Until the end of time. Till the end of time.
Oh my gosh. How long
You know-
has it been? Oh, no. My apologies, guys. Oh my gosh, how long has it been, everyone? I hope
You know
everyone
just
is
how
having a good
time-consuming
day,
it-
and looks like we are going to be having
And when you do find
adverts,
some,
apparently.
they're always bad. We use
No sense. Right, let's just get some stupid music on, just to film the background whilst I figure out what music I should be listening to, but we're back! Oh my gosh, guys, it's been such a long time. 747 King, welcome. Morgan Aviator, welcome. Owls is in my house, welcome. And also Logan Plains, thank you so much for all tuning in so early. Really do appreciate it. How many likes are we on so far? We're on like 4 or 5, I think, something like that. We're not doing too bad. 5 likes, okay. Considering that we haven't streamed in so long, it's not been too bad. But of course, we are in the DA50 by SkyWard Simulations. Brilliant aircraft, I have to say. I was on the beta team testing this, and in all fairness, I was very impressed, especially in the last few updates before they actually released it. It was very, very, very nice. But it's been some time. So for those who haven't been aware, I've got US licenses to fly in the US. Basically, I'm no longer going to be flying in the US now, so basically I've been in limbo trying to figure out how to fly in the UK, and that's what I've been doing. It's not caused a lot of stress, it's just taken a long time, and yeah, I'm at stand 4, I believe. So I'm actually have a general aviation section back here. So this is Richmond Airport by Axonos. Really, really nice, really nice scenery. Link is in the description if you want to pick it up. I have all of the static aircraft on, but you can remove them quite easily by deleting a certain file inside of your community folder. I'm currently down at the FBO, which is like right here. If we do have a bit of a stutter, I do apologise, but I'll try my best to keep it as smooth as possible. But yes, going back to my story, I'm trying to now convert all my licenses from US to UK licenses so I can fly in the UK, and because of that, my time has just, well, it's all just disappeared essentially, and because of that, I've not been able to focus on the channel. I've spoken to a few people about it, and they've all agreed with me. They said I just got to focus on myself. Same with Adam. Adam is currently going through his PPL, and he's just doing his solos and stuff, and it's a lot of it just takes up a lot of time, and we don't really want to be sat down editing videos for multiple hours straight when we can be focusing on ourselves for our own sake, really. So that's really why we've been sort of gone, but we're now kind of back. I'm going to try and make as much content as possible, but it's we're getting there. So today's stream is technically sponsored by Orbex. So we have the Axonos scenery, which is also kind of a sponsor, so it's sort of two sponsors, and also the SkyWard and also the SkyWard Simulations development team as well, who created the DA50, which is right here. So all of the stuff has been sent to us for free. I'm just going to clarify that. They're not paying us to say anything. We're just going to have a good look at it and try to give an impartial. Hope it's not been too stressful for you. IRL comes before content creation always, exactly, and I completely agree on that. So yeah. Cool. So let's just have a look at the aircraft. Oh, Logan Planes has become a member. Thank you so much. I believe that's just like the notification for it, but thank you so much for that. Hello, Adam, how are you? But yeah, so this is the SkyWard Simulations DA50. It is a single engine land aircraft. Let me just turn down my sensitivity. What's it called? Thingy-majig. That I can actually get up close. Hello, FS Madness. Yes. Yeah, so this is the DA50RG. It is a single engine land, high performance, complex aircraft. I've not flown this in real life, but I have flown other Diamond aircraft in real life, which is the DA20, DA40NG, and also the DA42NG version 6. So, in terms of the systems, practically all the same. The only difference is that this aircraft has a mighty powerful engine at the front with a three blade on-speed propeller, which is almighty looking. So essentially what we're going to do is do 2 flights, potentially a third. Because of the IMC, we will have to file IFR, which is not an issue. We're more than capable of flying this aircraft in IFR. It is a dual G1000 or standard G1000 interior, and let's get some doors open. So we can that, and also the rear as well. So yeah, this is the aircraft. It's a lovely aircraft, been modelled beautifully. Pretty much, I would say it is almost study level or high fidelity. I don't like using the term study level, it's not really correct, but it is a really high quality aircraft, and it utilizes the default G1000 unfortunately, Same with like the DA42 and DA40 and stuff. It's just utilizing the default MSFS G1000 NXI because it is a really complex system, but it's still good enough to actually utilize it. So this isn't a dig at any of these developers. I mean, yes, I'd love if they were to completely rebuild the G1000, but it does take a lot of time and effort. But I'm happy with it. The G1000 works perfectly fine. There's still a few missing features which I'm hoping that in MSFS 2024 they will fix, but it's still a capable system. So obviously all of the systems are practically run through the G1000. All the enunciators, all of our engine instruments and stuff is run through it. So in a moment's time we're gonna pretty much... Oh, we need to log on to the Vatsim Network. So let's just do that. So our call sign will be Diamond 28 Alpha Whiskey, or our reg is November 28 Alpha Whiskey. We are flying with DA50, as I said, and yeah, let's just get into it a bit. 1 second, let me log on to Vatsim. Pilot's taking its time as usual. Unfortunately though, music down a bit. Okay. I can turn that down. Actually, I can probably turn up my microphone as well. I didn't realise how quiet my microphone was, so probably turn it up a bit more. Definitely turn it up. Let me just turn up the microphone, because I don't know why Windows always does this. It always... Let me just turn it up a bit so it's a bit louder. Let's chuck it onto there. That should be much better for you all to hear me. Let me know if that's a lot better. But yeah. Pilot, let's just log on as a DA50. November 28 Alpha Whiskey. DA50. Be on the Superstar and we'll just connect. So let's just quickly see what we've got available for us today for starters. So at first, we do actually have, let me just reselect the, play. There we go. So, we do actually have, thankfully, Washington Center on. So, throughout the whole of our flight, we will be able to speak to Center, providing the fact that they stay online, so we will get quickly on. We do have ATIS, but yeah, we do have Washington Center, and we are also going to pull up our flight plan. Get rid of that. Right here, apologies, I have like 50 million tabs. I'm not used to streaming. I'm picking all this back up. So, our first leg will be from Richmond down to Norfolk, or Norfolk. Looking like we're cruising at 7,000 feet, and it's essentially directing through WAIKS and then directing to Norfolk. They will probably give us a departure route as well, and the arrival once we get closer, but we will try shoot the YELUS into Norfolk, which is looking to be runway 05, so we're going to be landing to the north. So yeah, about a 31-minute flight, so not too bad, and yeah, let's just get going. Cool. So, let me just sort out my camera views. So, bit of a precaution. This aircraft is very low to the head. It's very streamlined. Because of that, it does look like it's really low. So, we're just going to get things moving. And pretty much get things set up. So, get that on. I could probably turn down the music a bit more. Actually, I'll turn it down here. Cool. So, I hope everyone's doing okay anyways. So, let's get all the lights on. Make sure that they're all working. So, our nav lights, which is right here. We've got the white, red, and the strobe. We've got our takeoff lights. And our taxi, and the same over here. Green, white, and strobe. That's all we look for. Turn all those off so we're not wasting the battery. And let's just make sure that we are also full of fuel. As you do, if you go out for a decent amount of time, you want to make sure your aircraft's full of fuel, especially in general aviation. We want to test our gear. Test it the other way. So we want to check here, which is the gear, and also checking that all of our lights are coming up, and we hear the annunciators as well, which is like that. Also going to bring our flaps down, make sure that they are working. Yeah, visually checked, and coming up to takeoff. Left, right. The lights are good, and coming back up. Cool. So, we've got our fuel. Pretty much got everything sorted. We want to make sure that our cowl flap is also open. So, on both sides, I believe it is. Yep, so we have little cowl flaps right here. Can't remember the exact reason. I think it's to do with the airflow or the air restriction stuff. We just want to make sure they're open, essentially. And what we're going to do now is pretty much get ready to start the engine. So we'll close the door, or doors, and we'll get the engine started, and we'll pick up our first clearance into Norfolk. Cool. So, like the DA42 is very, very simple. We just want to make sure everything's working, everything is off, blah, 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 blah. Then we're going to bring on our strobes, and we'll turn on our position lights as well, because we're going to go into IMC. It's going to get a little bit darker. And all we're going to do is pretty much bring on the engine master. Our glow plugs are going to come on. And once they are all on, make sure our parking brake is also set, which it is. And once the glow plugs go off, we can turn on the engine by pressing on the engine start button. And check for a positive oil pressure, which is outside of a red. Bring the bottle down to low idle. Should be idling around, I think it's 670. Yeah, should be that. Cool. So now we've got the engine on, we can start thinking about the other stuff like our flight plan. So we could load up our flight plan. We're going to start here. K R. Way past R. Ooh. R. Oh no. I. C. Cool. And we're going to K O R Romeo EQR F. Cool. There's Norfolk, and then we're going to be going via the routing as well, which we said, which will be WAIKS, WAIKS. W A I A S. Go the opposite way because it's closer. Cool. Brilliant. So that's our flight plan already put in. We'll also make sure that our flight plan is actually filed. So making sure that the ATC is fine as well. So pre-file. Pre-file. Make sure it's active as well so that we could go pretty much call up the controller and just pick it up. Cool. Make sure everything's correct. Yep. Aircraft type. DA50. Cool. 7,000 feet. We'll just put all the departure. Cool. Oh. And let's log on with Norfolk. Norfolk. Washington Center, which is going to be 133725. And also pick up ATIS as well. 335. That in our. We'll leave that and be standby at the moment. We're also going to test our other stuff. So after turning on the engine, make sure all the circuit breakers are in. Then we're going to turn on our pitot heat, make sure it all turns on. And then we can turn on our avionics master. and basically make sure everything is all good. Observing our instruments, nothing else has come off. We're also going to set ourselves to takeoff. And now we can bring in the ATIS, which is going to be 119er 150. Pressing the middle button, 119er 150. I can't remember. Going losing my memory now. 150. Yes. Okay, bring that over. Let's get our clearance.
As quickly as possible, advise on initial contact. You have information. Charlie.
Mission Charlie.
Richmond International Airport 8 is information. Charlie 1554 Zulu Special. WENCOM. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 3000. Few clouds at 2000. 5000 scattered. Temperature 28. Dew point 18. Altimeter 2988. Aircraft expect visual approach to runway 16. Departing runway 16. Aircraft are expected to cross and exit runway as quickly as possible. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Charlie.
Okay, information Charlie, 2988 is the altimeter.
Richmond International Airport 8 is information. Charlie 1554 Zulu Special. WENCOM. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 3000.
Real time and stuff as well, that would probably help. And also what we're going to do is go into PFD options, set the...
November 69 X-Ray Gulf, New York is closed. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good flight.
988, cool. And that should be on our standby as well. And let's go contact Washington Center.
Good afternoon, Washington. American 2334 is 350.
American 2334, Washington Center. Good afternoon. Delta 2641, descend and maintain flight level 350.
350, 2641.
Okay, you're on YouTube watching a classic Mitski video. But did you know there's a YouTube music app where you can...
Okay, let's call up Washington Center. Good afternoon, Diamond, Green Alpha, Richmond, Charlie, request IFR.
Aircraft at Richmond, contact Potomac 119 or 0.85.
119.185. Oh, they're 2 Alpha Whiskey. 119.185, okay. Uh, 185. Oh, it's 1885. Okay, he said it wrong. It's 850. Oh, that's fine. Sonic approach. Good afternoon, Diamond 28 Alpha Whiskey on the ground at Richmond. Request IFR with information Charlie. Excellent, how are you doing? Yes, doing well.
Diamond, November 28 Alpha Whiskey, Potomac. Clearance on request number 1, standby.
It's very nice, yes.
Potomac Seabird 188, just wanted to confirm with that 180170 on the heading.
But it is looking very nice so far. I actually do quite like the
Oh, I don't know how I misheard that, but I'm saying 080 now, Seabird 188.
But it is looking really, really nice. I do need to turn up the sensitivity.
And can we go to the 642 base push?
Last aircraft, sorry.
Delta 642
It is a very nice airport, both front and back.
Delta 643, push to spot 3 is approved.
I'll do it for Delta 642.
But we're currently waiting
Going
for
5 Charlie Hotel, the National
currently
Wind
waiting for our
1709er,
clearance,
runway 19er, clear to land.
which apparently is quite busy.
Clear to land, runway 19, Boeing 5 Charlie Hotel.
Southwest 2676, clear direct hook, descend to maintain 4000.
Yeah, we're currently on the ground by the FBA, so yeah.
Delta 2476, contact Washington Center,
Very busy.
133.72, good day.
133.72, Delta 2476.
Speedbird Concord 188 heavy traffic at your 1 o'clock and 6 miles out of 10,000 for 17,000.
Logan, Speedbird 188.
Glad you enjoyed it. Yes, it's very nice. Actually, really good for performance as well. So it's, I mean, there's nothing to really complain. It's a new airport. I do like the ground texturing, especially for the runway. It's probably one of the better ones I've seen. But yeah, it's Richmond at the end of the day. I mean, it's not like a massive airport. You can only do so much, and you've pretty much achieved all of that. So yeah, fair play. It looks nice. Still waiting on my clearance, standing by.
Speedbird Concord 180 heavy traffic is now over UW factor.
Roger, Speedbird Concord 188.
And Diamond 28 Alpha Whiskey, clearance available, eyes ready to copy.
Really cockpit Diamond 2 Alpha Whiskey.
Diamond 8 Alpha Whiskey cleared to the Norfolk Airport via radar vectors WAIKS, then is filed. Maintain 4,000, expect 710 minutes after. Squawk 5502.
Clear to Norfolk, radar vectors and WAIKS. Initial climb 4,000 feet, then expect 7,000, 10 minutes after. Squawk 5502. Diamond 3 Alpha Whiskey.
Read back correct, call for taxi. It is Charlie's current. Expect runway, let's do 20 for you.
Roger, expect 20, and we'll call you for taxi over to F. Okay.
Speedbird Concord 188 heavy, clear direct Swan, climb maintain flight level 1.
Let's have another quick look around the airport before we call for our clearance. But yeah, the actual scene itself is very nice. Modelling, especially with the parking garages, are quite nice. A lot of detail actually, especially on the stairs. I really like these. And considering how many vehicles we've got in here, very good for performance.
Spot 5 is approved if you can sneak behind that Delta.
It looks very similar to PHF, actually. I mean, the design itself is very similar to PHF, which is Newport News. Which there's not really many good, I don't think there is a good Newport News scenery, so maybe that's something for you to focus on next, because they have very similar looking sceneries. But, yeah, nice to see the A220s,
Romeo Tango,
Embraers, and all that other stuff, but it is very nice. I do really like the runway texturing, and also the taxiways as well.
Speedbird Concord 180 heavy, contact Washington Center now,
very nice. Okay.
3372 Speedbird Concord 188.
Let's make our way over to the aircraft again, so then we can get ready for our taxi.
61 heavy, welcome. You can take Yankee into the ramp at your discretion.
Yankee to the ramp with Norfolk Brigade Charlie 28 today from Dallas. United 61 heavy, thank you.
So loud. We can consider it,
yeah. Got your flight plan here,
I mean, they are very similar looking airports. Pretty much formatted the same way as well. Texturing as well, very similar.
Tango cleared to the Norfolk Airport via radar vectors WAIKS, then is filed.
Okay.
Maintain 4,000, expect 7, 10 minutes after.
Let's put all the information in, and we will get going. So runway 20 is what we're expecting. So
Norfolk Airport, climb 4,000.
Just going to quickly load in a flight from Simbury, Norfolk.
Lima Romeo Tango.
Diamond Lima Romeo Tango, rebank is correct. Call for taxi, expect runway
WAIKS. Runway 20 is going to be the shorter one, which is closest to us. And
Southwest 2676,
runway
maintain 3,000, fly heading 240, vectors to the ILS.
Just looking at the charts at the moment, so runway 20 is going to be this one. Currently here, so we're probably going to get given Victor, Romeo, Holshot 20.
Let's do GA ramp via Alpha, Bravo, Kilo, cross.
Let's look at the airport information.
NGR ramp via Alpha Bravo Kilo and cross
runway 20 is 203.
Delta 643, runway 19er, taxi via Kilo Juliet, cross runway 15.
Kilo Juliet, cross 15.
Still need to do our run up, but
Southwest 2676.
our engine is clearly warmed up now, so it's fine.
300, maintain 3000,
303.
cleared out runway 33 left approach.
300 and hold 3000.
So much easier in real life using a G1000. Initial climb is going to be 4000. And Squawking 5502. Code 5502. And we're going to turn that on. Oh. Okay, let's request our clearance. Sonic approach, diamond. Alpha Whiskey request taxi run.
Dive into 8 Alpha Whiskey, runway 20, taxi via Alpha.
Taxi via Alpha, runway 20, diamond.
Southwest 2676,
Oh,
Baltimore with
so-
variable 5, runway 33 left, cleared line.
Oh no, we're right here, so Alpha. Okay, cool.
Potential aircraft, don't step away for just a moment to use the restroom.
Cool. Let's go. So, parking brake can now be released. Doesn't take much power to get moving this aircraft. Bring on our taxi light, and let's go. That's absolutely fine, no problem, Morgan. Let's clear away from this guy because he is clearly too close. Okay, let's go. Oh, bit of a... This is just the new update, probably. Been having lag spikes everywhere. Okay, so Alpha, I'm assuming is here. And there is no taxiway signage. I think that might need to be added. That's fine. Okay. Making our left-hand turn. Oh, is this? Just want to get my references correct. Alpha's on the other side, correct? Yeah, so we need to turn right and then go straight to Alpha, correct?
19 traffic takeoff.
Oh, I was
Approach Phenom, November 1511
thinking that
Hotel.
correctly. Okay, so we'll go to the
With
right.
you descending through flight level 180 for 12,000. We have Alpha.
Vino 11 Hotel Potomac, welcome aboard. Descend via the Clipper 3 arrival. Expect the river visual runway 19er. The
I don't know, OBS, CDI is 6 at GPS, that's fine. We'll bring on our nearest
Descend via the
airports.
Clipper 3 and expecting river visual runway 19.
And we're expecting radar vectors for our departure. So we don't need to input a departure route.
American 2134,
Here we go,
runway
here's
19,
Alpha.
taxi via Kilo Juliet, cross runway 15 to Kilo.
Kilo Juliet.
Quite a tight turn that is.
Runway 19 American 2134.
Cool. So, one Victor, turning on to Alpha. Seem to be having issues with my joystick, my Thrustmaster TCA Airbus. So if it does randomly pull me to the left, I do apologise. I will try to correct for it. But yeah, can't wait to get my rudder pedals back. See, like that, I just don't understand why it does that. I've tried fixing my no dead zones and stuff, and it just keeps doing it. Okay. Quite a nice scenery. Yeah, it is. It is quite a nice scenery. I do like the taxiways, the actual textures of it. I think my simulator is causing a limitation of the jaggedness. So this isn't the fault of the developer. That's my PC. When I get my main PC back, it will be fixed probably. It'll so low to the ground in this aircraft. Bring on the traffic map. Ooh.
Hello, Potomac approach United 2XA requesting IFR clearance.
United 2
And what we'll do is turn away from the taxiway
Let me know if it doesn't come
and
through.
Roger, PDC.
set the parking brake. Bring it down to low idle or ground idle. What we're going to do now is test the FADEC, our ECUs from A to B, checking whether we do have a slight jump and it's hearable or audible. And then what we're going to do is do the ECU test. So holding on there.
Alpha Whiskey,
ECU.
the Richmond altimeter 2988, fire runway heading, the wind's calm, runway 20, clear for takeoff.
Takeoff 20. We just need another minute to overrun. Alpha Whiskey.
8 Alpha Whiskey, cancel takeoff clearance, hold short 20, advise ready for departure.
Nice. Alpha Whiskey. Okay, so
Southwest 2676, welcome to Baltimore, Papa.
ECU test has been completed.
American 2134,
And that sounds all good to me.
Clear for takeoff.
Let's get ourselves lined back up and we can get going.
Sorry about that, Southwest 2676. Looks like our aircraft switched our frequencies over. We're on the ground over here at Baltimore.
North 2676 via Papa, welcome to Baltimore.
Alright, so parking via Papa, appreciate it, Southwest 2676.
I'm into Alpha Whiskey, ready for departure run.
Diamond 2 Alpha Whiskey, fire runway heading, the wind's calm, runway 20, clear for takeoff.
Takeoff runway 20, fly runway heading, Golf 2 Alpha Whiskey, Diamond 2 Alpha Whiskey. Okay, landing light on. So what we're going to do is line up, and we're going to take this runway right here. Make sure it's the correct runway because this is a hotspot.
Sierra at the General Aviation with Mike. I'd like to pick up IFR clearance to Boston.
And we're going to fly runway heading, which we've already got set.
November
Lovely
27
stuff.
Gulf Sierra, Potomac, welcome. I'm going to have a reroute for you. Stand by 1 second for me.
Okay, we'll go from static. And we're going to slowly increase that power. Turn off the music actually. Okay, we've got 2 yellows, all in the green. We're going to let go of the brakes. A lot of right rudder from the torque of the engine. We're going to rotate around, I think it's 66 knots. Add some back pressure. And MSFS. There we go. There we go.
That
That's
is
a rate of climb.
2134.
Still flying out runway heading.
Climb maintain 10,000.
Just confirm that's American 2134, 1100, now climbing 10,000.
High level,
American 2134,
we're
thanks.
going to climb around 100 knots.
November 27 Gulf Sierra. Let me know when you're ready for your reroute here.
Okay.
27 Gulf Sierra. Sierra, we are ready.
Autopilot on. Heading.
November 27 Gulf Sierra, you're cleared to the
Lovely
Boston
stuff.
Airport via the Woolley 2 departure. Swan transition been as filed. Maintain 3000, expect 39010 minutes after. Departure 15, Squawk 5626.
27 Gulf Sierra, head to Boston via Woody 2 departure. That is fast. 3,000, expect 300,000. With you, 5626.
Very, very nice. Okay.
7 Gulf Sierra, Rebeck is correct. Call me for taxi.
That's
and
gonna come up.
We'll get you off 19er left.
We'll coach you, 7 Gulf Sierra, 19.
And fuel's all good. We don't need to transfer the tanks.
Delta 643, Contact Washington Center now, 133.72. Good day.
Bring out the range.
American 2134, climb and maintain flight level 190.
Level 190, thank you very much. American 2134.
Diamond 8 Alpha Whiskey, your radar contact. Climb and maintain 7,000. Say altitude, please.
I maintain 7,000 and climbing 1,800. Diamond 8 Alpha Whiskey.
United 261 Heavy, we're down at gate Charlie 26. Thank you for your service. Take care. I appreciate it.
See you next time. Thanks, fine.
Hello, Potomac approach with American 1252 on the Plymouth 3 arrival.
Lovely stuff.
American 1252 Potomac, hello, descend via the
Quite nice so
arrival,
far.
expect the river visual runway 19er, the
I
national
have to say though, the
altimeter
noise
85.
cancelling does make all the difference in this aircraft.
Arrival for runway 19, American 1252.
Surprisingly quite busy on that. It
78
is.
Alpha Whiskey, clear direct WAIKS.
The direct WAIKS, Diamond A Alpha was. Oh. Direct enter. And because of that, we could go into nav, which should then bring us to the left. Yeah, and PTC approach is rarely. That is very true. I don't think I've ever seen PTC approach be this busy either. It's really nice to have this amount of traffic online. Oh, nice. I just love looking at airfields when it comes to the summertime and just seeing like a bit brown in it. I don't know why. It just looks so nice. There we are, it's bringing us back on course, or back, I should say. There. Big spots, MSFS, there we go. Okay, so we're now directing towards WAIKS, which is good. We're climbing towards 7,000 feet. Well, on GPS we've got nav, and gear is up, and flaps up config. We could turn off our lights as well. We are expecting quite a bit of IMC.
Number 1511.
We're expecting some IMC into Norfolk, so with a caution, we might have to divert. So I think it's about 1,000 feet. 1,000 feet with the clouds at the moment, and it should be. I think it's around 400 feet for minimums. Actually, let's start pulling up the approaches for runway 5. Approach ILS 5. There we go. We'll pin that. Okay. Oh, 226. We're definitely going to make it in. Not an issue. Okay. So 226. We're just going to preload in the approach action. So procedure. Select approach. ILS runway 5. And we're going to expect to go via Kaylee.
American 2134, contact Washington Center now, 133.7.
Minimum is going to be on, and what was the minimum again? 226? Yeah, so we'll put 230. Ooh. Lovely stuff, and we're just going. Oh, bugger. We'll do that again. Go down. We don't want to activate it. We just want to load it, so it's in our flight plan. Not approved, so no. Load. Oh, whatever. Cool. Center our heading knob, and let's go. I can't believe you're still a member, Logan. I thank you so much for still being a member on the channel. It does mean a lot. I know we haven't been uploading, and we do feel really guilty for not uploading. But we've just had to focus on ourselves, as I said before.
3000, American 1222.
Okay, so 7,000 feet, we can definitely bring back our power. We'll bring it back to around 75%. I'm sure that'll be just fine. And look at this is quite nice. Yeah, we've got a bit of IMC coming up towards us, which is not an issue, so yeah, that's good. No need to apologise for not uploading. Real life comes first always. Yeah, I definitely do agree. Real life should always come first. Not an issue. My way to support the channel. Even if you've not uploaded. Oh, that's really, really sweet. Thank you so much, Logan. That's really kind of you. Cool.
United 2 X-ray, the ramp is on control. You can push your discretion. Call me on the west side of the ramp, short of Zulu for taxi.
Yeah, I can't wait to get my main PC back so I can really start turning up the render settings.
Automatic approach November 27 Golf Sierra, we are ready to taxi.
27 Golf Sierra, just verify your transponder for me. 5626 5626.
5626 27 Golf Sierra.
Golf Sierra, runway 19 left, taxi via Juliet 1.
19 left via Juliet 1 to 7 Golf Sierra.
Right.
Approach, United 936 on the ground at Washington Dulles, looking for person start.
United 936, push and start your discretion at Dulles, calling for taxi on the west side of the ramp, short of it.
Alright, we'll call for taxi on the west side of the ramp for United 936.
Okay, let's get some music back on, get the vibes going again, and yeah. Lovely. Yo, Lipinski, welcome. It's been a while since I've seen you. Hope you're doing well. Man, Miss Nosum is playing a so long. Flying Cube as well. Everyone's coming in now. Lovely stuff.
Bino 11 Hotel, reduce speed 210 knots, turn left heading 250 vectors for the visual.
Hope you're all doing well.
Reduce speed 210, left 250.
Hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. Don't know how long the stream's going to be, but I'm going to try and make it a decent one. Yeah. How are you guys? I'm doing A-okay. It's I'm getting there. I've said this a couple times already, but just need to focus on myself in real life, figure out what's actually going on with all of my flying and stuff in the UK, because it's a big change from US to UK
roll up
when it comes to
at
flying.
your 11 to 12 o'clock in 4.5 miles before we have it inside.
I thought I'd just it forward then.
Speed on 11 Hotel has
okay, cool. I thought I just went forward then, and my heart just stopped. But you know, I needed to focus on myself, and now I'm starting to figure stuff out, so it's not too bad. It's going to be a bit of a process converting my licenses back to the UK, but it's not the worst in the world. Yeah, it'll be okay. Oh, very nice.
Golf Sierra, fly runway heading the winds 190 at 11.
Hope you enjoy that.
Runway 19 left, clear for takeoff.
Hopefully all the drama and stuff has settled down for you now. I know it was getting really bad towards the end, and to be honest, I just sort of lost all the will to sort of even be bothered to see what's going on anymore, because it was getting just so petty. So I hope everything's all good with you. Where in the UK are you based? I'm down in the south, near Southampton. That's like our closest big airport nearby me. In the States, I was located in
8 Alpha Whiskey, contact Washington Center, 133.72. Good day.
133.72. Have a good evening, Golf. November 2 Air Force.
American.
I keep saying Golf.
Raven 6, Ultimate 2986, Frontier 49.
Washington Center, Diamond 2 Air Force Whiskey, 7,000 feet.
Diamond 28 Alpha Whiskey, Washington Center, look, clear direct to the Richmond Airport. Or correction, the Norfolk Airport.
Yeah, direct Norfolk, and we're going to be requesting the YELUS 4.5.
Roger.
Cool.
Washington Center, Delta 1619 to India. flight level 370 down to 31.
Okay, right.
No, the 1691
I had to learn VFR departure thingy much easier than I thought. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Just love this plane. It's so smooth. The single engine plane as well. Like, it's so powerful. I mean, what's my ground speed? 160, that's not bad.
2334 cross SO at 10,000.
2334 cross SO at 10,000.
Center American 2134 away 5 minutes, please.
That's cool, flying cube, yeah.
American 2334 cross SO at 10,000.
Do we have an ATIS for Norfolk? No, they do not.
Center American 2134 away 5 minutes, please.
American 2134.
Oh, the U's online, Raleigh. We could do a trip. Oh, I don't have the scenery loaded. Damn it. That's a Diamond 2 Alpha Whiskey. Could you put up an ATIS for Norfolk?
2 Alpha Whiskey. I can't, unfortunately, but I can tell you the meets are if that's what you need.
No, don't worry. We can get them ourselves. Diamond 2 Alpha.
Roger, it's going to be 0307, so runway 5 would work.
Again, Diamond 2 Alpha Whiskey?
Wind is 0307, so runway 5 should work.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. We're still like via ILS into runway 5. We could take direct to Kaylee if you would.
Wait till you get a little bit closer.
Okay.
Lost
with
25
yeah, it's always a pain when you lose your visual references. You just gotta start relying on your other senses to sort of get your familiarization, really.
18410 direct coil flight 2741.
Hello, Cube. Oh, you found it? Oh, that's good, that's good. No, I'm glad that you're doing all good though, Cube. I was starting to get worried with everything which was going on, because it was getting stupid. Oh, here's my, there we go. There we go. Yeah, the whole situation which was happening the other month was just so far out of hand, and I wanted to get more involved, but I just didn't want to have to deal with this individual starting on us. He did try starting on us, and I was like, I just can't be bothered. I just wanted to be the bigger person, really. But I'm glad that you're doing all good though now. Should fly the Diamond in the UK. To be honest, me and Adam have been flying the Diamonds, both for DA42 and also this aircraft, all around the UK recently, and it's been so fun. Just not on stream, but like I've been doing so many VFR flights, taking basic services, going to like Gatwick Airport and stuff on the sim, and just requesting instrument approaches to like the ILS and stuff, just to sort of, well, maintain my proficiency really on it. It's been really fun and interesting. It's a really different style of flying, especially when you're flying VFR. Being able, like, sometimes when they just reject you, even though they reject you, it's not what you had the outcome of. It's still really interesting because it really gives that sort of, well, it gives that more realistic feeling, really, which is what we go on Vatsim for, really. So yeah, yeah, crazy things were happening, and still, He alleged still is doing some things, but stopped doing anything. Okay, that's all good. That's all that matters, really. Yeah, no, I've been hearing other stuff which he's been doing, and it's just been, it's getting out of hand.
Delta 643 New York Center is closed. Radar service is terminated. Change to guys.
Thank you for good day, Delta.
Yeah, exactly. That's all good. That's all that matters. I mean, he was trying stuff with us, and I'm just not gonna give him a satisfaction. If I act like it doesn't affect us, and he's not gonna keep doing it because he's not getting the reaction. So, yeah.
American 2134, welcome back. You can monitor Unicom 12218. You know it's closed today.
Yep, no worries at all. 228, take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, American 2134, take care.
Yes, sir, will do.
Separate line 6 requesting off cockpit for check to take minutes.
JetBlue 896, you're going to be leaving my airspace shortly, so you can monitor Unicom 12218 after the shoot.
Pick up 122.8.
Talking about YouTubers and let me use my card to become a member. Yeah, YouTube is really weird when it comes to like location of cards and stuff, especially per device. It is really weird. Don't worry about it, 747 King. It doesn't really. As much as we appreciate people becoming members, we don't expect you to. As nice as it is, like it's really kind that you even consider it. Even with Logan Planes, it's really nice that he's taking the time to spend that little bit of money to become a member. But we're not begging for members. It's a really nice way to get involved with the community, and I'm sure Logan will agree. But yeah, don't stress about it is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I'm surprised my card worked. Yeah, honestly, it's not a big issue. Don't worry about it, 747 King.
American 2334, Philly's closing.
2334, thanks for your service, and we switching over to Unicom. Good day.
My content's a lot better after I stopped talking with him, working on the scene. Oh, very nice. No, it's all. What are you working on? What scenery? Is it UK or is it elsewhere? Oh, that's very loud. Close. Bloody hell. I didn't know the vase open. Fair enough. Anyways, let's look at our fuel. Yeah, let's transfer some fuel.
28 Alpha Whiskey, clear direct Kaylee.
It's a Kaylee to Alpha Whiskey. Okay. Oh. Get some fuel transferring. Oh, the fuel transfer pump sign isn't coming on. That's something we need to add on. I'll send them a message, let them know. I should send them a message now.
Center Endeavor 5292, about 27 miles to the southwest of Danville, VOR 13,500.
Endeavor 5292, Washington Center. Hello, radar contact as reported. Climb maintain flight level 330. Reset transponders, clock 7213.
7213 and up to 330.
Winnipeg. Ooh, very nice. I hope it's turning out all right so far.
Washington Center, November 27, call Sierra level at flight level 190.
Oh, it's very loud.
Sierra Washington Center, low climb maintain flight level 390. Clear direct Robinsville.
So let's quickly look at the charts anyway. So we're going to go to Kaylee, we get Kaylee for 2100 and PA for 16, where we'll capture the glide slope. And follow it down to Mins. Mins is going to be 226, it's a DA, so if we do not see the runway environment by that point, we will go miss. Miss approach instructions is basically so climb 2000, direct CCV, VOR and hold. Quite simple. Lovely stuff. It'll be good? Nice, very nice. I look forward to seeing it. Just want to make sure the 109.1 is 0.7, 109.1 and 0.47 is not the track. We'll fix that.
Cross Cayley at 2000.
Cross Cayley at 2000. Grateful. Okay. So how far are we? We are 60 nautical miles. If we're descending at 500 feet per minute. Okay, yeah, we want to start descending now. 1000 vertical speed. And we'll just start bringing out that power. Around 30%. Maintain about 500 feet per minute. Cool. Ooh, okay, so send approach checklist. So we have a fuel transfer on, so that's cool, Cooper. Yeah. Fuel transfer even working? It may not be working at all. We'll wait for another 5 minutes and see if it does transfer anymore. Here he is, Norfolk in Virginia Beach. I love Norfolk Airport. It's such a beautiful it's a really, really clean airport, and the staff are amazing. I've flown in here loads of times, both as a pilot and also passengers, and it's amazing airport. Air traffic control there is sound. They're very, very good there. Just flew with a massive train glitch lol. Yeah, it's a pain. Hopefully in MSFS 2024 they fix a lot of that stuff.
The 771 Heavy with you level 380.
So the 771 Heavy Washington 300 evening ident.
Hey, Washington Center for the 492, apologies, I disconnected for a minute.
492, no problem. Contact Potomac 1985.
Potomac 1985 for the 492.
DC Center, American 23.
So, gear test. Everything good. Safety is good.
You did hand me off, didn't you?
I did.
Okay, I just checking to make sure. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
No problem. Have a good landing.
Thanks, sir.
So the 771 radar contact 20
ground went like 3,000 feet down. Absolute pain when that happens, isn't it?
Direct where? Southwest.
Charleston, Hotel Victor, Quebec.
Roger, clear direct, Hotel Victor, Quebec.
Someone's called in on Discord.
November 27 Gulf Sierra, same Mach number?
27 Gulf Sierra, we are indicating 197.
Your Mach point, you're going faster? Sorry, same Mach number again?
At the same Coast Sierra, we don't have mark number and mark indication, but what is indicated, the true speed is 196.
Okay, your true airspeed is now 196, but alright, Roger.
How long are you going to be live for today? Well, we're doing Miss Leg and then we're going over to first flight, so probably about another hour and a half at least. And if we decide to do the right back to Richmond after at the end, we can do that. See what happens with time.
Same Mach number?
As long as the flights take. Yeah.
Right to 2 X-ray, we are Mach 0.71.
Probably should increase it to around 700 feet per minute.
United 1785 Washington Center, our father maintains level 35, clear direct Robin.
Turn that music down a bit more.
And November 27 Gulf Sierra 50, could I get your best forward speed?
At 27 Coast Sierra, we're doing 354.
Should really turn that off because we haven't got our landing clearance either.
That'd be great.
27 Coast Sierra will go.
Delta 1619, contact Potomac approach 119 or 185.
Over to approach for 16.
The mountains in Austria are getting smaller and smaller.
Kuwait Alpha Whiskey at Kaylee, cleared ILS, runway 5 approach.
Kaylee, cleared ILS, runway 5 approach. Climbing 2 levels. Cool.
American 341 Jacksonville,
So,
closed radar
approach.
services terminated.
And what we could do is click on procedure, we could click on activate approach, which means that it will go to capture the ILS. So if we press that, once we capture the ILS and localize it, we'll capture it. Oh. So basically what I just did, I activated the procedure so that it's going to follow the actual approach, and then we activated the glide slope and stuff, which so it will capture it. Yo, Abe, how's it going? It's been a little while, hasn't it? Hope you're doing very well, anyways. Okay, so the airport should be over there somewhere. I think it's right there. Or was it there? That's it, right there. How's your day? It's going good so far, actually. I wasn't expecting to stream today. This was like a very last minute decision. Yeah, it's a very last minute decision. It's a very last minute decision, and yeah, kind of glad I decided to do it now. It's nice to get back in the sim. There we go. Turning onto the track towards PA. Hi Abe, I'm doing great. Thanks for caring. Not a problem at all. Okay, so let's I'm going to have to fly through Zurich Centre soon. Oh, nice. Let's get the music paused for a moment.
American 27 Gulf Sierra, if able, maintain Mach 0.71 and later.
We're very high.
27 Gulf Sierra will
pull the power.
maintain the forward speed.
Okay, so we got the localizer. And we're about to capture the ILS. We need to slow down a bit. So what we're going to do is actually bring down the gear. So get down. 1, 2, 3, green. We should start slowing down a bit. We're going to shoot the approach at about 110 knots. And we can... how did I play 17 hours? Sorry, I bought Transport Fever. Oh, I love Transport Fever. I could play that for so long. I just realised wrong route. Oh, okay. Okay, so we've been cleared for the approach. We haven't been cleared to land yet.
Delta 1271 at flight level 180.
Do we want to start speeding up a bit?
Aircraft calling,
And the misapproach instructions was climb 2000, so we just set up.
Delta
Keep our altimeter
Delta
at
1279,
2000.
we closing up soon. You can continue on Unicom 1.
Oh no, he's closing off. Okay.
Request frequency again, sorry I didn't hear that first time.
Unicom.
Increase the power a bit more. And we should be approaching our front approach. Cool. So introduce our flaps. It'd lower the angle of attack as it has. Use a bit more power. Runway in sight. And there's the glide slope. So as we're descending now, we need to be careful with our power. So we should start to slowly bring it out until we get to around 110. Nice and smooth. Bit of a messy approach that was then, but yeah, it's all good. Localizer on, glide slope captured, following it down. It's trending up, so we want to bring the power out a bit more. Well, now a fuel transfer wants to turn on. I think the fuel transfer pump has been a bit buggy today, so see what happens. Center, Diamond 2 Alpha Whiskey, establish ILS.
28 Alpha Whiskey, runway 5, clear to land, wind is 12, correction 0307.
Clear to land, runway 5, Diamond 2 Alpha Whiskey. Okay.
Center Delta 1405 at 251
Delta 1405, I'm be closing, continue on the Unicom 122 plane.
We'll go have a good one.
Oh, I love flying here. Although I don't love my PC with the rendering. Okay, airspeed's still good. Okay, my aircraft. Bring the power back. Below 121, so flaps can come to full. I'm going to slow down to around 90 knots. A little bit gusty. We're going to get rid of that flight director as well. Whilst following the localizer and glide slope in. We're a little bit to the left, so correcting.
500.
A bit more power.
500.
It's good.
500.
Yes, I know.
27 Gulf Sierra, New York is closed, radar services terminated, change to advisory group today.
122.8 to 7 Gulf Sierra, good day.
Endeavor 5292 New York is going to be closed. Take him on to Unicom 122 plane at this place.
Unicom.
A little bit above. There we go. Right on glide path again. Go to the left.
Delta 771, contact Indy Center 119 or 0.55.
119.55, Delta 712.
Ooh, this is again a little bit gusty. Okay, start slowing down. Around 80 odd. Until we get closer to the ground so we can actually see the runway and the lighting. And full idle. Oh, on the thousands? Oh, yeah, pretty much dead on. Oh. So we're going to request to signature, so we're going to go to the right, so we're going to go Golf most likely, so vacate
28 Alpha
off.
Whiskey, welcome to Norfolk, ran via Charlie today.
We'd like to request signature, if able.
Roger, no one's at the field. You can go ahead and taxi the ramp at your own discretion.
Roger, taxi. Okay. Turn that off. Okay, so bring our flaps up. Here we are with a glitchy,
United 2 X-ray, New York is closed. Radar services terminated. Change your
glitchy,
You're going to
what's it
be
called?
compressing with a...
Okay, so... Yeah, aircraft
with
was
an
wobbling.
aircraft level 3, climbing to 39ers, that's going much slower
I think
than
it was a bit of both. I think it's my TCA Airbus
Thank you.
creating conflicting messages to the stick, but it was a bit of wind as well. Where's the stream finishing? No, this is just first leg. We're actually about to make our way over to first flight afterward. Can you send screenshots of the other flight simulators on Discord?
Twilight 2741, cross coil at flight
Okay,
level
so let's start.
30.
Crossing coil flight level 230,
Accelerating a bit more.
2741.
Norfolk Tower, little test beds. We got the VOR station behind us. Lovely stuff.
United 1785, I'm going to be closing up, and New York's also closed, so you can monitor Unicom 122.8 complaints. Twilight 2741, I'm going to be closing up here so you can continue on Unicom 122.8. Looks like New York and Boston are both closed anyway.
Okay, I'll just cross anyways.
No problem.
A bit of power as we're going uphill.
Unicom 122.8.
No, I'm staying on for a bit. I'm gonna do the next leg, which is the first flight. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. Cube, it's a bit odd. It is his signature. Very expensive handling. I know that from experience. Oh. Then we're just going to come over here. Park exactly where I did in real life myself, which is essentially right about... Ooh, right about here. Oh, parking brake is set. And... sensor all good, so what we can do is turn off the Avos Master and then just turn off the Engine Master. And then we can just open up the doors and welcome to Norfolk International Airport. What are you whining about? Alternator. Okay, so let's turn off the electric master, and here we go. We are now at Norfolk International Airport, which is located also in Virginia. As I said, my dead zone for 1% on my rudder for TC8. I hold it a little bit. Yeah, I've tried my best to fix it and it still does it. It's weird. I'm just going to have to wait until I get my rudder pedals back from the States when I go out soon. Okay, so yeah, this is Norfolk International Airport. There is the main terminal over there with the parking garages. It's a really, really clean airport in real life. It's really, really nice actually. They had a lot of maintenance going on down that end with the runway, which shortened it for a while, but now it's back up to its normal length. I think it's about 8,000 feet. Over here is the signature parking, and also I believe behind it, which is right there, oh, that is meant to be the PSA, so that's technically correct. That's meant to be PSA maintenance. So if they do all the maintenance for the CRJs for American Airlines. So yeah, or American Eagle, I should say. But yeah, it's not bad scenery. So if you do want to pick it up, I believe it's vertical sim. It's you can purchase it on Sim Market or on the actual simmarket.com or the actual marketplace on the sim. But yeah, let's get ready for the next flight now. Just gonna load it up. Dashboard. We're going Norfolk to first flight. We're gonna load that up. Same thing. We're gonna be taking 6 1,000 feet this time because we're technically going westbound initially, and then we're going to be making our way eastbound. So let's just quickly load this up. Display capture. Here we go. So yeah, so we're taking off of Norfolk, which is Virginia Beach. We're going to be departing off slightly to the southwest, and then we're going to be making our way back in to first flight, which is basically at King Devil Hills. Fuel and stuff, don't need to add any more. We've got plenty of fuel. Don't even need to think about doing the fuel calculations. I know we've definitely got enough. It's a really simple route. It's just basically direct SWOPE, YELUS, and then first flight. So what we're going to do is pre-file it and pretty much get going. Make sure all the information is correct. And we're gonna be taking off at C Isle. And what we're gonna do is actually go over to the CTAF now. Sorry, I did not hear you answer. Are you allowed to send screenshots? You can send others in our Discord server. If you want to send a screenshot from a different simulator, go ahead. We have no issue of that at all. So don't worry about that, Abe. Okay, so I can't remember how does it .ctaf? Is 120.8. Okay. Gotcha. So, inside the aircraft, pretty much done our business, gone to the toilet, probably the most expensive toilet break ever in the signature FBA, and get going again. Cool. So, electric master is on. We've got our flight plan, which is filed. We're also going to reload in our flight into our Navigraph. The first flight. Taking off runway 23, and then we'll basically make a left-hand turn directing. Try to think now. SWOPE. SWOPE. So. Yeah. Transport fever. Oh, I mean, if you want to post them in like the general chat, that's absolutely up to you. No issue. Cool. Turn off the taxi light. Make sure our strobe is on, and we're just going to turn on the aircraft. So globes are coming on. It should be off very, very quickly because the engine is still hot. And start the aircraft. Oh, we'll turn off the heat on, off, avionics master on. Cool. Test the flaps again. Actually, we will turn on the noise cancelling, left and right, and coming back up to takeoff. Nice, left and right enunciation is all good. Here's airport, and what we're going to do now is actually keep the flight plan. I'm going to start off here at KORF. RF offshore. Cool. And we're going to KFFA. Lovely. We're going via SWOPE, was it? SWOPE? Yes. SW Oscar. Papa. Echo. Oh, and then the point afterwards is going to be YELUS, YELUS. YEL. Uniform. S. YELUS. Lovely. And then it's the first flight afterwards. Cool. So 120.8. 208 is the Norfolk traffic Unicom. Afterwards we'll just go over to 122.8, which is Julio. We followed our flight plan. So I'm assuming we'll just keep our old squawk. And that should be everything. Anyone think of anything which I've missed? I don't think I've missed anything anyways, so make sure we bring that on to GPS. Don't need pitot heat, we could get rid of the mains procedure. Quick turnaround, yeah, it doesn't take that long. So all we're going to do now is pretty much just taxi around and yeah. Go into charts and we could go on to, yeah, lovely stuff. Sync? No, it's not going to work. Oh well. So, oh wait, it does show us. So we're here at the ramp in a taxi via Alpha Juliet. Cool. Norfolk traffic. Diamond 28 Alpha Whiskey taxi via Alpha Juliet. Hold 5. Norfolk traffic. Cool. The parking brake can be released. Introduce a bit more power. Taxi light definitely needs to come on. Back the power a bit. Enter out of the ramp onto Alpha. Area's clear. Cool. Come up to the beautiful lake between mountains. Oh, very nice, very nice. Oh, entering the ILS zone. No one's been approached, that's all good. And taxiing Alpha Juliet now. And then we will do our run up at the end of the runway in the run up area, which is so kindly placed for us. So handy having the charts features in the G1000. Makes your life 10 times easier, doesn't it? Okay, so our run-up area is just right here. Loads of space for us. So even if there was someone behind us, they could still get by. Oh, very nice. I'll have a look in a moment. Parking brake can be set. Bring it to low idle. Active light can come off since we are not moving. And what we're going to do now is bring ourselves over to our flight plan page. Make sure our engine instruments are correct. Are we in the greens? Yes, we are. So what we're going to do now is test our ECU. So force it onto B. We heard that audible change, and also you should have seen a slight fluctuation in RPM as well. There we go. It goes down a little bit. That's it. showing that we are changing the ECU, or the electronic computer unit. And what we're going to do is hold on the ECU test button over here. It's going to rise to around 1100 RPM roughly, around that area. That seems fine. ECUB is testing now, so it's testing both ECUs individually, testing all the parameters, so such as the prop gov, our wastegate, our glow plugs, our fuel injectors, and also the common rail, which is pretty much injecting fuel to create the combustion. Okay, that is all good. Everything's all working. And what we're going to do now is zoom out a bit and pretty much depart. We don't hear anyone on the approach. I don't visually see anyone on the approach, so let's go. Turn on our landing lights and make our call. The traffic diamond. Alpha Whiskey, departing runway 05 straight out. Oh. I do hate how you can barely see the ground. I mean, this isn't the senior developer's fault. This is what it is like in real life, because the concrete is so bright. When it is sunny, you can barely see the ground. So in terms of accurate, like the accurate representation, this is correct. But it is, I just can't stand runways like this. You can't see unless if you do have sunglasses. Okay, like if I do this, okay, maybe not. That won't work. I was going to try lower the brightness, but it's fine. Anyways, so we're going to be climbing out. Flight level change. Just set it to 100. Cool. Runway heading, and let's go. So introduce the power slowly, smooth. 2 yellow, all green, and they go over brakes. Lots of right rudder. Counter the torque. Airspeed is alive. Maintaining that centre line. Here's 60. We'll start adding a bit of back pressure. And we are climbing. Positive rate of climb. Gear coming up. Oh. Lots of right rudder, bit of feet to keep coordinated, and we're going to whack on the autopilot. We'll climb to 6,000. Lovely stuff. There's the airport. Lovely stuff. And let's go to first flight. We're going to make a left-hand turn, and then we'll pretty much direct on course afterwards. Turn to the left, the north, get out of the zone which other traffic may be operating in. Oh, that is lovely. Lovely stuff. Hey, gears up. Let's bring up the flaps. We can accelerate a bit more. And climb faster. And once we clear 1,000 feet, we'll turn off the landing lights. Lovely stuff. Cool. Let's turn to the west now. Norfolk traffic, Diamond 28 Alpha Whiskey, depart from the area to northwest. Norfolk traffic. Cool. Still trying to stay clear of the airport. Basically just trying to create times and altitude so that I can pretty much go direct to SWOPE. Once we get to around 3,000 feet, I will direct to SWOPE. Lovely stuff. This flight is going to be very quick as well. It'd probably be about 20 minutes, so it's not going to be too long. I'll have a look at the Discord now, see what we said. Ooh, very nice. That looks very nice. Cool. It's been quite a nice, calm stream though. I really do appreciate everyone being so kind. Okay, we've definitely got enough altitude. Let's just direct to SWOPE, direct enter, and turn on nav. Let's look at this. Oh yes, look at that. That's what we came for. These views is what we look for. Lovely stuff. Looks so good. Yeah, it does. I love flying out of this area. I don't know why. It just looks so good. I just love it. Even with my PC not being the best in the world, it still looks really, really nice, especially with all the coasts and stuff. Weirdly enough, this is looking to the north. That's the east over there. So that's like a massive like misconception of like this area. Because we have a bay, everyone misinterprets this area being the Atlantic Sea. It's not. It's that over there. So now we're facing south. Cool. Still climbing. Passing 5,000. Lovely stuff. What's the local altimeter? METAR for the first flight, 2988. Overcast at 300 feet. Ooh. Let's hope that clears. It's probably just a small little bit of weather. Hopefully it does clear. We'll see what happens now. Because we do not have any... oh, we do have our navs. Okay. What are the winds currently? They are showing 0203, so we're taking runway 3. So we'll take the LNAV. Yeah, we'll take the RNAV for now as like a preemptive sort of thing, just in case. Yeah, see what happens. If we can do it visual, we'll just enter the pattern as normal. We'll overfly it first and check that it's clear, as you should do really. Okay, let's switch over to Unicom. Yeah, we'll check over it and make sure it's clear, but yeah. When we next stream? Oh, I'm not too sure. I'll try to do one soon. I'm going to try at least do weekly streams, maybe on like Saturdays or something. I'll see what happens. I should probably bring that power back. Yeah, I need to see what happens first. But I'll try at least do weekly ones. Get rid of the flashing. Flashing is bad in diamonds. Yeah, there's a lot of low-level cloud over there, so we might actually get some IMC. Okay. I'm a request to pass through control center now. Okay, well, I'm sure you'll be absolutely fine, but good luck anyways. Okay, so we're now leveled off. Don't need that. We don't need our lights. Don't need our gear or anything. Everything is all up and secured. Everything is looking good. I'm gonna see if I can get. Oh, the fuel transfer is now working. Very weird. It's been very buggy. Interesting. That's very loud. Cool. So we're now in the sky for a little bit. It's not going to be long, which we'll be up here for, but it'll be okay. Lucky. Yeah, let's turn this off because it's too much for it to focus on. Aircraft is moving too much. I do really like this aircraft. I'm a bit worried about this approach though. Let's have a look at the minimums. RNAV 3 with LNAV 480 feet. Okay. 480 feet is our mins. Let's input that in. It'll be in our timer. Fuel transfer is still on. Oh. Off now. It's been buggy still. I don't know why. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, it's not the end of the world. It's still fine. It's still somewhat working. Yeah, so we'll take the approach. Pretty much go straight to OUD, and we'll execute the approach for the RNAV 3, and we'll go from there. Looking at the approach, let's do a quick briefing. So, looking at it, we'll go to OUD. We'll basically follow the approach down and pretty much do a straight landing from way to 03. Minimums is 480, and if we go miss, it's a climbing left turn direct to OSIP or OXIP, and we'll just hold. Final course should be 001, and of course the minimum is 480. CTAF is 122.9, which is what I will load up now. 122.9, and we'll just double check to see if there's any ATC on. No, but that's not an issue. Cool. Okay. So we're pretty much all ready. I'm back, thanks, 747 King. I have gotten allowed to enter zero control. Oh, very nice, very nice. Yeah, we'll see how this goes now with the approach. I don't know if we will need it. We'll have to see when we get closer. We potentially will have to shoot the approach. Surprisingly easy? Yeah, you're just talking to another person, that's all. You're just talking to someone else. They're people at the end of the day. They're not there to hurt you. They're there to help you, not hurt you. That's like one big thing which people need to get over. Because when you speak to air traffic control, they're not there to make your life miserable. They're there to make their lives miserable. And they got to be nice about it, or otherwise they'll make their job 10 times harder. Nice, lovely view. Actually, let's close the cowl flap. Nice. Well, maybe one troll. Yeah, you do get the odd people, but yeah. True, yeah. Typically, when flying and you're speaking to air traffic control, they are going to try and make things as easy for themselves, and therefore they're going to make it easy for you. So it's not too bad. Oh yeah, that's just ongoing jokes with air traffic control though. Yeah, us pilots like messing around with controllers sometimes. And controllers as well. Controllers like messing around with other controllers. They're in a stressful position, really, when you think about it. So if they can make the light out of it, why not? Yeah. Right. So what we're going to do is essentially get rid of that, and we're going to go direct to Zinep. So, not direct to it, we're going to go direct to the final approach fix, so it should look more like that. Okay, yeah. So we go from YELUS, and then we can just direct straight afterwards to UD, and then we'll take the approach in. Looking likely. I don't know, we might get a gap, so if we could do that. I mean, if we have to do a spiral descent, we'll do that. But yeah. It's not the end of the world. We'll get in one way or another. Let's just quickly catch up with the weather again. Do we have meat on here? Yes, we do. Okay, so broken 300 still. When was that last reported? 25th, which is today, 1810 Zulu. Okay, about 10 minutes ago. See what happens. It might clear up a bit. We'll see what happens. Okay. So cool how you can do everything in the G1000 without having to go external outside of the... Yes, I mean the G1000 is such a powerful tool. I don't need to use anything. I don't even need to go using Navigraph now, like outside of it. I can pull everything up inside of a G1000, for example, the arrival chart right here, which is so powerful. I can also go back and I can, as I've done before, I can locate the weather right here. So it's the only thing it won't pull up is current ATIS, unfortunately, because the aircraft doesn't really work or integrate to Vatsim in that sort of way yet. Hopefully they fix it in the future. But yeah, I mean, I don't need to use any external bits of software. I don't even need to exit the sim. The only times when I'm really exiting the sim at the moment is to check up on the live stream or chat and stuff. Got the aircraft trimmed perfectly, feels so good. Nice, very nice. What's that? KONX. Yeah. I landed there. I think I have, or I shot an approach there once. I think I have. ONX. That sounds familiar. I think I shot an RNAV approach there once. Okay, we should start descending now to around 2,000. Actually, what does the chart say? Coming in UD at 1,700. Okay, so altitude 1, 2, 3. Vertical speed 700 feet a minute, and we can start bringing that power back to around 30%. Lovely stuff. And go back, and we should be pretty solid in a moment. Actually no, we'll go up to 2,200. Send down once we make the turn onto UD, however you want to say it. Looks like it's clearing up a bit actually, so we might be able just to get in VFR. We'll try to do it VFR, if not we'll shoot the RNAV. It's not an issue. And we'll switch over. That's flight traffic. Diamond 28 Alpha Whiskey inbound on that's 5,000 feet, depending down to 2,200. GVR nav. That's flight. Oh. It's not too bad. It's very calm at the moment anyways. I think we are going to shoot. I'll play a game. I won't chat, but... fair enough. Okay. So, as I was saying, I think we're going to plan for RNAV at the moment. And once we get a bit closer, if we could go VFR, we will just fly overhead the pattern and go down on the downwind. It's a left-hand downwind anyways. I can remember. Let's just have a look. Yeah, it looks like it's a left-hand downwind. Runway 3 is what we're landing on. So what we'll do is essentially fly overhead of the field. And then we'll just make like an extended turn, and then we'll make an extended upwind, and then basically join the downwind, crosswind and base, so on. Oh. Can we get below these clouds? I believe so. Let's get down. Yeah, let's get rid of the autopilot and we're gonna fly this VFR. Let's make it interesting. Maintaining that descent. Let's dodge these clouds. Yeah, see a break right there. We'll go there. Lovely stuff. I love flying VFR. Like amongst like IMC and stuff, it's so fun. Like you're trying to thread a needle, really. It's so fun. Yeah, if we shoot between here, we'll basically follow the coastline up to first line and then enter down on the 45 for the left downwind runway 3. Oh, I love this type of flying. If we can't shoot if we can't get in VFR, then we'll definitely just climb back up to 1700 and then direct to Udi, and then we'll just shoot the approach. But we should be able to get in VFR. Just gotta stay clear of these clouds. Are we in restricted airspace? No, we're not. That's a bit further out, isn't it? Yeah, that's over here. Okay, we're fine. Cool. See, the tools of the G1000 are so powerful. How's it to go? Actually, we'll just go down to pattern altitude, which is... it is going to be, well, 1,000 feet. Why does that matter in a flight sim? Sorry, what do you mean? What are you talking about? It's going fine. I've decided that I'm just going to thread the needle and try getting VFR. Make it more interesting. But if I can't make it in VFR, then I'll just quickly go IFR again and shoot the approach. I reckon I can get in VFR, so yeah, it looks like we can get around there. 1,000 to go. Oh, restricted airspace. Well, we're still on Vatsim, and if a controller comes online, we can basically like, why are you flying restricted airspace? I'm just trying to follow the general flight rule. There we now we can start descending a bit more. Now that we're clear of these clouds over here. I'm just trying to follow the general rules of airspace, really. Okay. Seems to be okay right now. We'll level off at 1500. Still VFR. Lovely stuff. Just threading the needle. Oh, come out the aircraft. Here we are. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we need to do much. We're absolutely fine. Don't need to go IFR. This is a... See, sometimes the weather always lies, especially METARs and stuff. Sometimes they just don't like to tell you the truth. Still VFR. Broken 300 feet, my arse. Okay, that over there looks like it. Oh. Introduce a bit more power. Level off. Ooh, it's still VFR. Just a little bit of mist, eh? Oh, we want to level off. And we are to the that's like traffic. Diamond 2 Air4 Whiskey, 7 miles to the north. Entering the left downwind for runway 3 on the 5. Traffic. Cool. There it is over there. See the mound. Lovely stuff. Still VFR. Either weather never tells the truth, eh? So there's a few things we need to be careful of at first flight. For starters, there's a really small runway, so it's instantly a short approach anyways. We also have a 50-foot obstacle, which means that we have to clear that 50-foot obstacle, and also there's quite a lot of power lines as well on the approach into runway 3. So we've got multiple factors, which means that we have to do a short approach, and that's what we're going to do. Don't lose my altitude. So, we're going to turn on our lights. Oh. Check gears, all good. Fuel's all good. Trying to find the runway, which I think is right there. Cool. And we'll just enter in number 45. Okay. That's like traffic, Diamond 28 Alpha Whiskey, 5 mile 45, left downwind, runway. But traffic. Don't lose that altitude. And what we're going to do is mute this music. And yeah, let's go land at first flight. There's the runway. Maintain our altitude. Let's start slowing down a bit more, and we can also bring down our gear. So holding it down. Just slow down a bit more. Is this the end of the stream? I'm not sure. I'll see how I feel when we get on the ground. Introduce a bit more power. And pretty much on the downwind second. Okay, we can start turning our downwind. By traffic, Diamond 28 Alpha Whiskey, left downwind, runway 3. Traffic. Oh! Start trimming up a bit. Help us out. Don't want to let it go over stick too much, and start bringing back that power and bringing down those flaps and making that descent. Don't want to get too close. Jesus Christ, I am very close. Oh. Lovely stuff. Up a bit more. And make our left base. So traffic Diamond, 3 Alpha Whiskey, left base from. Don't exceed 30-degree bank. Maintaining that constant rate of descent. And what we'll do now is introduce our landing flaps.
500.
Check. Base. And make sure we come in higher, and steeper, and slower. Introduce a bit more power. Don't want to stall, and make our base turn, final turn. That's like traffic Diamond 2 Alpha Whiskey, final runway 3. Lovely stuff. Good stuff. Landing flaps geared down, flight's good. See those power lines right there? Want to make sure we're definitely above them. Cool. Now we can start to bring the aircraft down. Very small runway. There we go. Good stuff, that was lovely stuff. And what we'll do is just bring it down, bring the flaps up, and turn the aircraft around. That's like traffic, Diamond 2 Alpha Whiskey, backtracking runway 3 to parking. Okay, so we're now at first flight. Lovely stuff. Park up and see how we feel if we want to do another leg or not. I'll hopefully be going here in July. Not flying in, unfortunately, but driving. Okay. And let's turn off and park up. Flight traffic, Diamond 2 Alpha Whiskey vacate. Oh. And let's just park up now. So lights are all good, flaps are up, don't have pumps. And let's just park up this bad boy. Oh, she rolls so easily. Nice. Lovely stuff. And 3, 1. Should be good. Oh, pretty much dead on. I am very impressed with myself for that. Cool. Let's turn off the taxi lights, and what we'll do now is turn off the Avance Master, turn off the Engine Master, and we'll turn off our noise cancelling.
Too small for your aircraft.
Everything's all good. Anything which needs power is turned off, so the electrical master can come off, and we are now at first flight. Welcome to first flight, everyone. And I think I am going to end the stream here. I've been live now for over 2 hours. Don't want to overdo it. I still need to eat some food. But welcome to First Flight Memorial. Obviously, this is the first place where flight took place. The Wright brothers actually sent off their first ever aircraft from the top of this hill. Sent it all the way down there. And as you can see, the markers down there. They're basically all of the different attempts which they made of their flight. So yeah, quite really nicely modelled in all fairness. I didn't realise, but very, very nice, and it's nice to have a look at the Wright brothers memorial. So I am going to wrap this up now. It's been a brilliant stream actually, so thank you to all those who's popped in. It's been a pleasure to see you all again, and it's nice to sort of speak to you all again as well. It's been a long time since I've sort of reached out to any of you, so thank you so much for all those who did tune in, and I hope you all have a brilliant rest of your weekend. So, yep, my name's Rowan, you've been watching Information Alpha. Yeah.